Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Wednesday special. Today, we're going to be trying out, I think, one of the most anticipated decks of the season, which is how are you going to build around Amalia / Wild Growth Walker. And like I said, I like the Explore mechanic. I mentioned this in yesterday's video. If you haven't watched it, go check it. I really wanted to see how Scout does, Splunker, the new old Branch Walker, J-Light Ranger, Sentinel of Nameless City. These are all decently sized creatures, and hopefully the aggro plan is a nice backup to the actual potential of a combo. So we have Helping Hand also in the deck. I'm going to try it out, see how it works out, because all of our creatures are 3 mana value or less. And of course we have Coco, because we're not really trying to necessarily combo with Amalia. We're just trying to get a decent sized board and smash face. So that is the list we're trying out today. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so we can alert for future videos. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. We got to 700. Let's get to the 1,000 so we get monetized and we could start investing more money back into the channel. So let's get into the deck list and see the deck in action. So main board, we have Fatal Push, 2 Helping Hands, 4 Cocos. 28 creatures is the minimum you possibly could run, I think, with Coco. So that's what we're going to try out. We definitely could cut some Helping Hands for more pieces, but like Squire is probably the weakest of the quote-unquote Explorer cards, but it does at least explore, unlike Splunker. So I wanted to do a 2-2 split. Seems pretty reasonable, but Splunker seems really based with Wild Growth Walker. If you could pump like X's 4, right? So of course we have Thoughtseize we could swap out with Push depending on the matchup. 2 Unlicensed Hearse we could bring in for Graveyard Hate if you don't need Helping Hand. Again, something like Greasefang. 3 Archon of Amirias we could swap out some of our, less important threats on the Explorer package for that. So we can stop Lotus Field, stop Mono Green from comboing, and do stuff like that. We have 1 Cabal, also for similar matchups. 2 Knight of Autumns for life gain / artifact and enchantment removal. 3 Extinction Events for Mono Green. We'll probably cut out the pushes. Or 2 Helping Hands and like a push or something like that regarding, because EE is better, I think, than Push against that matchup. But don't let it make you question it. Push is really good against elves. That is the list we're trying out today. Let's see the deck in action. Bushwhack. After playing a Pathway, gets a Forest. Play a Tap Tombs, they go. We do have a lot of 2-drops. Forest, up the Beanstalk. Marsh. Play that said Marsh. Let's drop down a Branch Walker. We will not put that in the graveyard. We'll keep Fountain, Fable, and the Mirror Breaker. That on white. Play Amalia. Go to combat. Smack. Takes it. We pass. Goes to Luton. Gets rid of 2 Stomping Grounds. Pathway on red. Attack. That's fine. Take it. You're going to play a boat or something? I mean, probably a 5-drop, right? Makes sense. Another up the Beanstalk. 2 red up are going to answer my Amalia, I should say. So we'll play Walker and a Squire, and essentially all I need to do. Kind of need to answer it right now. I mean, I guess you could do it while Walker's on the stack or after it resolves, but you have to do it before Squire. All right, fights. That's fine. Like I said, this deck is built to be also a aggressive deck. That's not bad for next turn. So we will go ahead and drop down Wild Growth Walker, Branch Walker. I don't need another Coco. Getcha. Fable flips, plays the Stomping Grounds, Bone Horde. That's not bad. So we can Walker, play the Thicket, play Splunking, which makes do I want J-Light Ranger? I don't think so. We will keep Sentinel and attack. I think I shove it all. He's gonna block, take 3. There's no way he goes to 8 here. I mean 1 here. He goes to 1. Okay. Cultivate. I mean, this is definitely my kind of list over here. Cultivate up the Beanstalk, a dragon / dinosaur, another dinosaur. Pretty good. Glimpse the core. I dig it. Bushwhacks my Walker. That's awkward. All right, Sentinel. I think I just pass. And Coco on his instep. All right, find some dinos. Cavern on Dino. Plays the Yearling. Plays the Hatcher, I take it. Which is why wouldn't you pass up free value? And why would you pass up free value? Makes no sense. Okay, draw some cards. Look at him go. I mean, a lot of this stuff is in standard. Maybe this is a standard deck too. Bushwhack standard legal. Glimpse the core is. Only thing that's not is Fable. And he could copy the Carnosaur Fable. That's kind of a sweet synergy too. Do it. Just copy. Copy this bad boy. All right, copies. So now that becomes 7 for a free Fable. Pretty decent. Man, that's a chunky board. 7 times 3 is 21. Oh my gosh, is that lethal? I mean, of course it's not lethal. I have to chomp to prevent some damage here, but geez, that's a lot of damage. Hits me with everything, I assume. So this is 21. This is 26, and this is 29. So how much can I prevent? I can prevent 6 maximum. I don't think I need to do that necessarily. If I do this, that stops 5 points of damage, and I kill 2 threats. We're at 4. So, Coco, do your thing. Wild Growth Walker, Ranger. So, J-Light Ranger. I don't need that. Okay, so I have a 4/3. Okay, gets a counter, gains some life. So he has 3 blockers. We have 3 attackers. So we can't finish him off. So Mana Confluence, Sentinel, Squire, Wild Growth Walker. I think I have to keep that. So if I swing out, he has to chump. He has a trample and a flyer. I can't block it or do anything against a flyer. But he can copy this, gives him 2 7/2s with trample. So I think I have to target here and go to 15. So I have to keep my Sentinel around, I think, because I need another way of sprocking Wild Growth Walkers that attack next turn. This is, of course, is going to block. So this should profitably block. So the question is, do I want to swing with any one of these two? If I did this, he has to probably block with the egg. All right, that might seem risky, but I don't think it is. I have to get rid of the Hatcher. That is for sure. I think it might have been correct last turn to copy the Hatcher instead of the Carnosaur. Okay, chomps. Seems good. So now he gets to go digging. Anissa. Okay, I see how that works. I think that means I'm dead. So 5 drops, 7 drops, or 6 drops, 7, 5, and 6. So this does not do anything. Thoughtseize over push. Maybe Knight of Autumn to deal with the Fable. And we can cut back on our worst card. Run it like that. Shrine, tap. They go. Stomping Grounds, untap. Bushwhack. We draw a Courtyard. Play a Forest. Walker, say go. Forest, Yearling, passes. Courtyard, Amalia, they go. Up the Beanstalk. Does that mean we win? You should definitely attack. Shrine, tapped. Branch Walker, got it. Run it back. Forest, Bushwhack, Swamp, Thoughtseize. Take Fable, say go. Mountain, up the Beanstalk. Thicket, Branch Walker, say go. Forest, Cultivate. Forest, J-Light Ranger. Yes, we don't need that. We draw a land. Catcha, say go. Got a lot of black-white lands. Forest, Yearling. Fable the Mirror Breaker. Knight of Autumn. We will destroy the Fable. Go to combat. Hit ya. Depending on what he does, you might Helping Hand. Okay, seems reasonable. Helping Hand. The Ranger. Coco. We will keep the Coco. Say go. Pathway on red. Carnosaur draws a card. I'm not sure about this Yearling, but it can get pretty good size power and, can get through some damage. But Carnosaur with Fable and the Mirror Breaker seems pretty crap overall. Attacks, we will trade. Take a crap load of damage. So, Tomb, tapped. Say go. Goes Luden. Keeps everything. So he must like his hand. Hatcher. Dinosaur. Assuming it swings out. We're going to be double blocking the Carnosaur. Because we can't let Fable flip and be able to copy that. That is not going to work out in our favor. Okay, we're at 2. It's not a high life total. Another up the Beanstalk. Coco. Double Branch Walker. I totally misread that card. I thought I was getting 2 Wild Growth Walkers. Never mind. Branch Walker. Sinoit. Yes, we'll put that in the graveyard. So we go ahead. Can I attack a Numa? No, I can't. So I have to play this. Attack a Numa. Take Ranger. And pray we live. He has no tramplers. So we might be able to live. We got to make sure Wild Growth Walker lives. So this blocks here, and then this could trade here. Maybe double explore, gain 6. So I don't think his attacks is very profitable. Unless he drops down a Carney. Hatcher, number 2. Draws a couple cards. So now he can stack 2 eggs. That's 6 points of damage. We're taking 6 if he swings out. No, we're taking an extra 5 here. So this can't be blocked anymore. Bushwhack. Oh no, that means it's over. Oh, he punted by killing his Hatcher. If he would have targeted this, it would have been GG's. Goes to combat. Does he attack out? Do we have another shot at this? Passes. Jadelight Ranger. Okay. So what is revealed here? Am I missing it? Say yes, I guess. All right, we draw a land. So Wild Growth Walker was the card. I guess play a Courtyard. Am I going to live another turn? So 3/3 here. I think I have to Helping Hand for Branch Walker. Gain some life. Pass. Oh, and now we got a big boy. A 6/8. You could copy the Hatcher with Reflection. Okay, so that's 5 points of damage in the air. Gets to draw a bunch of cards. Assuming he's copying it with Reflection. I don't know what we're going to do. We are running out of action here. We have nothing but lands in hand. So this has haste. Actually, it's 10 in the air. He just copies this, right? I can't block 10 of it. And this sacks this. So there's 3, 6, 9. Plus this on the ground, plus that. Oh, copies the Hatcher. All right, so that means he gets to at least turn 2 of these into 3/3s. That might be a little bit more damage this turn. We'll find out. Goes to combat. As long as he makes sure that he wins. It's not a lot that I could do here. I'm assuming shoves. Everything. Just those. Okay. At that point, you should have just copied the Draco. Like, I mean, that's flying. You would have got 10 across and you guarantee the win the next turn. So now I got to like top deck a Miracle. Okay. That's a card if I've ever seen one. So now we do it here. Jadelight Splunker. That is a good card to draw. So if we somehow live, that can win? Question mark? I don't know. I mean, this gives me a lot of life. He needs to beat me this turn. All right, another Draco. He has to win with 3 Dracos, right? That is such a nice little synergy, though. Okay, I do gotta admit, I like this dinosaur deck. I think he wins. Just attack out opponent. Shadow Spear, yeah. Okay, so 0-1. Let's get into the next. Temple Garden, tap, say go. Plains, grow, passes. Courtyard, Wild Growth Walker, say go. Land Magistrate, Marsh, Sentinel, say go. Pathway on green, Skyclave, eats my Sentinel. Land, okay. Wild Growth Walker, Branch Walker. We'll keep Amalia. Gain some life, pass the turn. He has a 1/3. Next turn I can sort of go for a combo, but Simulation Field blows up my land, so I don't get Amalia. Grab a swamp, passes. Swamp Forest, Branch Walker, Sentinel. We'll keep that. Target, grow the team. Smack for a chunk. Like I said, this deck can be quite aggressive. If you're gonna do that, I would double block with Magistrate and the appetizers. Of course, I will definitely take out the appetizers. All right, eats a Wild Growth Walker. Poor Walker. Chop down my other Walker. Come on. And plays the killer and a tap land. So this costs, I'm assuming 6. Play Sentinel, crack the map. Play a Thicket, say go. Actually, get attack. Takes a 10. Thalia, a 6-mana Walker though. Oh, Magistrate. That's right. Play a Temple Garden, tapped. Go to combat. Taps down my Sentinel. Well, that stinks. That means I can't pseudo surveil. Kills my other threat. Chump. Okay. That was a blowout. Spellbinder. There's his closer. Hits me. Maybe hindsight, I should have killed the Magistrate. Coco. Say go. Dunes. That will help close up the game sooner for him. We are at 34. Take 5. Coco. Take Amalia. Walker. Untap. Walker. That is not great. Now he has to tap down the Sentinel. Okay. Pass. Pathway on white. Goes to combat. Attacks for 3. Take it to 26. Another Sentinel, which will Sprock because it makes a map. Okay. That triggers. What's on top? Jadelight Ranger. Bennett. All right. Land. Scout. Don't want it. Coco. Keep. That's a good card to draw and gain tons of life. So he's going to tap it down. Makes sense. He kind of has to. So we get to blow up the board. He has 1 card left. And we know we're drawing Coco. It's like we have a perfect backup plan. Eventually she will hit 20. And there goes the board. No. All right. So I just got to keep clicking no. She's going to make it to like a 40-40. Is there a way I can get through this? I want to say no to everything. Okay. Overgrown Tomb tapped. Pass. We do have a Bessagio up. Got it. Against Death and Taxes. Push seems better. Helping Hand? Probably not. Thoughtseize might seem better than that. Actually, I kind of want to take Thoughtseize, keep EE. Probably the better choice here. These don't really matter. Archon doesn't matter. Cabal is kind of what he would be playing anyways. And Night of Autumn. There's not really a lot of artifacts, so we run it like that. Tap Temple Garden. Passes. Thicket. Sonoit. No. So we got a 1-mana 2/2. Passes. Shrine. Untapped. Amalia. Attack. Pass. We cannot Jadelight Ranger. That's a problem. Skyclave Appetizers. East Amalia. Pays 3. So that's not a green source either. So first things first, we Branch Walker. Cocoa. We'll keep. Put that on black. Go to combat. Hit you for 2. Trades. Nope. Takes it. Portable Hole. Eats the Branch Walker. Ganju. Spellbinder. Gonna take a Branch Walker. Takes the Jatelight Ranger. Hits me. Play attack in Numa. Go to combat. Smack. Trades. Take that every day of the week. Spellbinder. Coco. Walker Ranger. Texas Ranger, baby. Any order. Amalia. Leave it. Okay. Amalia, Texas Ranger, baby. Oh, I love the way this card makes me remind me. This is like the Chuck Norris deck. If Chuck Norris lived in Magic the Gathering, it would be this deck. Okay, passes. Okay, so we play Amalia, play Branch Walker. We'll say no. And then, of course, we'll let the board get Wrath. It's kind of nice having a backup Wrath. And the plus side is we end with a 20/20 and a 2/2 with a lot of life. I wish there was a way right here I could fling this. Okay, and we pass. Portable Hole. There goes my 21/21. Rel. Passes. Go to combat. Hit you for 2. Pass. Magistrate. Resolves. Passes. Probably should be attacking. Select the company. Take double Sentinel. Any order. Alright. Untap. EE. Target a Sentinel. Play the Swamp. Target a Sentinel. Soul Partitions. Attack. Takes it. Map on the Illusion. Pass. Got a forest out of the way. Got it. 1-1. Let's get into the next. Shrine. Tap. Say go. Marsh. Thoughtseize. Please don't give me a Thoughtseize bug. I'm assuming he takes Sentinel. Push isn't bad. Thicket. Branch Walker. Put the Scout in the yard. Say go. Sanctum. Ledger Shredder. Okay, so he's playing the Sultai list. So we'll play Tomb. That basically is trying to use of the Beanstalk. So I think I should lead off with a push. Branch Walker. Keep the push. Smack. Say go. We have 2 green, so we can Ranger. Opt. Marsh. Up the Beanstalk. Jatelight Ranger. Blunker. I think I throw that away. Coco. Can't cast it. Attack you. Say go. Breeding Pool. Untapped. Shredder. That dies to push. Edict. Alright. Eats a Branch Washer. Branch Walker. We untap. Push. And we win. So in this matchup, I think Graveyard Hate. Probably Thoughtseize is better than Push. Outside of Shredder doesn't get anything. Maybe Hearse over the Squire. Run it like that. Shores. Passes. We Tomb. Tap. Say go. Shores. Passes. Courtyard. Branch Walker. Hearse. Keep. Say go. Edict me. Sleight of Hand. Watery Grave tapped. Passes. Marsh. Wrong card. Wrong card again. I meant to play Sentinel. We found a pathway. What's the last card? Amalia? We'll keep. Say go. Watery Grave tapped. Passes. Amalia? Since I can't double spell this turn, I could actually play these 2. Maybe that's correct. Amalia. Put that on green. Hearse. Go to combat. Hit ya. Pass. Fatal pushes the Amalia. Marsh. Okay. Terror. So we go ahead and eat up a couple cards in the yard. Murderous Cut. Okay. That's not a card that's useful. What do I want to do here? I think I just Coco. So we just pass. Alright. So he gets a 3/3 flyer. Scries 2. Alright. Can we pick up a 2/1? That is the question here. This deck is not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. So we'll yield. Let it hit me for 5. I could take a beat. Coco. Branch Walker. Sentinel. Any order. So we draw. We'll go ahead and eat up the cut. Make a map. Untap. Branch Walker. Or Jatelight Ranger. Okay, so we can Jatelight Ranger. Wild Growth Walker. We'll keep that. Sentinel. We go to combat. Attack you for 3. Pass the turn. Considers. Gets rid of a Shredder. Considers. We'll probably eat both Considers. I don't think the creature's going to matter, right? He does have probably more terrors, so it hits me for 5. We take it. So we Walker. We go ahead and explore 3 times. Sentinel, don't want it. Scout, don't want it. Temple Garden, untapped. We will go ahead and try to pump Sentinel. Jatelight Ranger, don't need that either. Pass. We're at 20. Now the thing is, he can't really attack, right? I mean, we have a board. is semi-tall. Like more like all 4-drop, 4/5 power toughness things. So power things. So I don't know how many Stormwings he could actually afford to attack here. Attacks out with Terror. Okay, take it. So we'll probably spread out these map tokens. Unless he has a Wrath. X is 3. So we'll go ahead and eat up those. So we do lose some threats, not many. Pump this one. Wild Growth Walker, we'll keep. I think Walker's how we're going to win this mid-range game. Keep growing them. Go to combat. Attack. Probably double block this one. So he loses a flyer. And he goes to 4. Grow the Sentinel. And we'll go ahead and gain some more life. Because why not? Pass the turn. So what did we learn this week about this deck? We ended with a 2-1 record. The dude just vanished. Like, we literally just must have crushed his spirit so much that he did not want to continue fighting. So he just scooped midway through towards the end. There was probably not really an opportunity for him to even come back from that. We were just so far ahead. Sentinel really pushed that game away. I think the deck actually has some strengths, right? The one thing I'm definitely considering is maybe I want to cut the Squire and the Helping Hand and go up 4 Elves. So that way we can maybe hit our 3-drops more often and ramp into our Cocos like traditional Coco decks. So that's like the only thing I'm thinking about. Other than that, I like every other card. Walker, Ranger, Sentinel. Branch Walker was okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Splunker kind of actually overperformed, especially with Walker. So I like the deck. Like, it has a lot of power. So if you have any suggestions at all, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification before you head out that door. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.